Hello and good afternoon from Adelaide, South Australia, or good morning or good evening, depending where you are in the world and where you are watching this from. This is Steve Condos, and what I wanted to do with this short presentation is give you an overview of the Success Factory compensation plan, or the marketing plan, or the rewards plan, if you like. How do we get rewarded if we decide, or when we decide, and we get involved with the Success Factory network, and we start promoting the concept so that we can take advantage of the marketing plan and so generate an income for ourselves. Now, before I get into the presentation, I'd like to encourage you and refer you back to another video that I've done where I give a similar presentation, a similar overview of the entire concept of the whole project, because I am a strong believer and strongly believe that once people really understand and grasp the concept and they can align themselves with the concept, we can bring them to a level where they are really confident about what they are doing, and they can get really active promoting the concept, promoting the business, and therefore give themselves the opportunity and take advantage of the rewards plan to generate an income, as I already said. So with that, let me just go into the presentation straight away. Now, I am going to refer you for the last time back to my previous video where I explained that the whole project is made up of three key components, and Success Factory is the marketing arm, is the marketing component, if you like, of the whole project. We've got a great project, and of course, it is our role to promote and impact as many lives as possible with a unique business opportunity that we can offer to anybody and everybody. Now, the vision of the company, the vision of the project is to build and establish ourselves as the largest network marketing company in the world, where we give the chance, we give the opportunity to anyone and everyone, once again, to participate in our project, become an entrepreneur, improve their living standards through personal growth, personal development, but also critically important, by building or generating both an active and passive income stream. Now, this is what I'm going to go through right now. I'm going to demonstrate, or I'm going to present to you, how can we create both an active and passive income. Now, what I'm going to do first is talk about the passive income. And with that, I need to explain to you how do we get involved at this stage. So here you see on your screen a number of coin packages that range from the beginner package, which is €100, all the way up to the master package, which is €25,000. Actually, there is even another package that starts at a lower value of €20, because, as I already mentioned, we want to present this opportunity to anyone and everyone. And there are people in this world that are in the situation where they are in a little bit of a financial challenge, and therefore we give them the opportunity to start at a very low entry level of €20. However, and this is something that we can explain at a later stage, they can work their way all the way up to the 25,000 package, and therefore achieve what the highest, the goal of them they want to achieve, they can achieve, whether they start with the 100, with the 5,000, or the €20. Okay, so let me just start with one package as an example so that I can demonstrate how we create the passive income. Let's look at the Pro package of €5,000 as an example. We can see that once you purchase the Pro package for €5,000, you will be credited with 76,930 DAG coins. Now, once you do that, or in the process of doing that, you also have to make another decision. And that decision is whether you are going to put your coins, the coins that you just purchased, into escrow for 1 year, for 2 years, or 3 years. Now, what is the difference? As you can see below the Pro package, if you decide to escrow, put your coins in escrow for 1 year, you get right up front an extra 15% of coins. If you do that for 2 years, you get an extra 35% of coins. And if you do it for 3 years, you get an extra 90% of coins upfront, which then will be put into escrow. Now, you can see if you're in front of your screen all the other relevant percentages depending on the packages. Now, one more thing I'd like to explain in case people are not sure what escrow means, or putting your coins into escrow means. Basically, escrow, putting your coins into escrow means that you decide that you're going to lock, so to speak, your coins into a savings account. It's something like a savings account with a term deposit, if you like, of that account, that it is either 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. Okay? So now, why are we encouraged to do that? Why does the company encourage us to do that? The simple reason for that is that by doing that, we give the opportunity to the buyer, to the purchaser of the coins, to the community. Also, we give the opportunity, if you like, to the coin to grow in value over the number of years, 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. And in doing so, not only we protect, by stabilizing, let's say, the value of our coin, we also give the opportunity to create the passive income as the growth in the value of the coin happens, and as also we can build our portfolio of coins that we hold as we become active. And I will explain a little bit more about that. So this is how we create passive income with the Success Factory. We buy a package, we put our coins into escrow for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, and then we will benefit from the steady incremental growth in value of our coin. So that's the passive income. Now, also, before I get into the active income, 1% of the total sales revenue is donated to charities. Now, that is pretty standard these days with all network marketing companies, which is a good thing, which is a great thing, because we got to give at the same time. So that is, once again, a great thing. So let's go into the active income stream. Now, I like to make a point here about this particular compensation plan, or the active income component of the compensation plan. Compensation plans, if you've been in the industry for a number of years, and I have myself, compensation plans can get very complex. This compensation plan, it is extremely simple. It is so simple, and I believe its power lies in its simplicity. Now, it is so simple where I can put myself out there and say that I can explain the compensation plan to anyone who hasn't even had any experience in this industry. I can explain the compensation plan to them in 2 to 3 minutes. And what is even more powerful is that I'm confident that after I spend 2 to 3 minutes explaining it to someone new, I am confident they will understand it. Now, that's pretty powerful. So let me just give you then an overview within the overview of that we are doing here of the compensation plan, of the active income of the compensation plan, and then I will go into the more details. We basically can generate 3 active income streams. The first one is that when we promote and we sell any of the coin packages that we just saw, we get paid as a commission, what we refer to as a direct sales bonus of 10% on the value of any coin package that we sell. Okay, we can tick that one. 10% direct sales commission for the value of the coin packages that we sell. The second income stream is that our aim is to build 2 sales teams, if you like. A team on the left-hand side and a team on the right-hand side of our business. Now, as we grow that team and the sales volume in that team grows, so we're going to have a certain amount of sales volume on the left-hand side in our left team, and we're going to have a certain value of sales volume in our right team. Every week we get paid 10% of the lesser volume in any one of those teams. That's income number 2. And whatever sales volume we don't get paid in that particular week, that volume moves into the next pay week, the next week. Okay. Now the third income stream is a leadership bonus, and that basically is commission that we receive between 2% and 5% over 10 levels of generations, or over 10 generations. Now, what is a generation? Simply, if I promote this opportunity and somebody decides to purchase a package, they are my first generation. Now, if they in turn promote the business, promote the packages, and they sell a package to someone else, that someone else is in my second generation, and so forth, all the way down to 10 generations. Now, this is basically the 3 active income streams. Now, what I'm going to do is go through that, but with some pictures so that we can cement that and get a better understanding of what I just spoke about. So these are the packages. In front of you, we've got the packages. And let's look now at the Pro package that we use as an example with a passive income stream. The Pro package, as you can see on the bottom left-hand side, is 5,000 euros. So if we promote and we sell the package to someone and somebody purchases that package, we get 10% direct sales commission of the value of the package, which of course 10% of 5,000 is 500 euro. Okay, so let's take that one. The second income stream, as I said, we refer to it as a volume bonus, because it depends on the total sales volume that we create in our team. In the example in front of you, we promote the concept, and we have the situation here where we've got a total sales volume in our left team of 7,500 volume points, which is the same as euro. So 1 euro of value is equal to 1 volume point. Now on the right hand side, the same way, we can see that we have a total sales volume in our right team of 12,500 euro, or 12,500 volume points. We will get paid at the end of the week 10% of the week leg, it says on your slide there, which basically means of the weaker volume, or the smaller volume, if you like. So if we look at this scenario here, the smaller volume, the weak leg, is the one with the 7,500 euros. So 10% of that is 750. So that would be our commission that week, if at the end of the week, this is how our business looks. Now, what will happen is, for the following week, because we get paid every week, the sales volume that we did not get paid on moves into the second week. So for example, in front of you, you can see that on your left team, because we got already paid 750 euro as 10% of the 7,500 total sales volume. So we got paid for that. We've got 0 volume in our left team. Similarly, on our right team, because we got paid of the 7,500 total sales volume, and we had 12,500 sales volume, the 5,000 sales volume is in our right team and will count towards the next week's or the following week's commission. I trust this makes sense. It's quite simple. Now let's move into the third income stream, the third active income stream, which is the leadership bonus. And as I said, we can earn commission between 2% to 5% over 10 levels, or over 10 generations. And you can see the example in front of you. However, let's get into it in more detail. So this is how it works. When we first join the Success Factory and we decide to buy a package, any package, and we haven't yet done anything, we haven't been active yet, we are simply a member. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now, as we become more active and the volume in our team starts coming in, when we get to the point where we've got at least 1,000 euro or sales volume in either one of our teams, we become a silver member if we manage that within 1 calendar month. Now, also in your screen, it says 12 months. I will come back to that shortly because I'll be able to explain it better in the following slides. Now, the next step is that once we get 2,500 of total sales volume in either one of our teams, then we hit the rank, if you like, of gold. We become a gold member. And once again, you can see calendar month, within a calendar month or 12 months. And then further on, we will become a platinum member once we have at least 5,000 volume or total sales volume as a result of the team effort in our team. Okay, now these are the basic ranks, if you like. These are the baby steps, and this is really, really great, I believe, in my personal opinion, because we give the opportunity to newcomers, people that are not familiar with the industry, to very, in a very incremental and baby steps, if you like, come up the ranks and learn the business while they are earning. Now, that is very important because we can bring them to the stage of becoming a platinum, and by the time they become a platinum, then they've got behind them the knowledge to be able to better understand how this business works and then really get going and get active. And from there on, this is where the compensation plan, or actually the leadership bonus in this case, becomes a lot more rewarding and a lot more exciting. So let's see what happens. Now, one more point, one more clarification. I like to make this point as well. Please note that nothing complicated is going to happen from here on than what I have already explained. All that we change as I go through the following slides is simply the numbers. And what that means is simply the total sales volume that will start growing in your business as your team grows. And once again, remember, these numbers represent the total sales volume from your entire team, not just from your own efforts. So let's get into it. Okay, when you get into the situation where you have at least 10,000 of volume points or euros in either your left team or your right team, you will hit the rank of topaz, and then this is when things start becoming more exciting. As you can see on the right hand side, that's when you start receiving the leadership bonus and you start earning commission of 5% on your first generation. Now, if you achieve that within the calendar month of having at least 10,000 on either side of your business, you will hit that rank and become a topaz member, if you like. Now, this is the other powerful thing that I wanted to explain with this compensation plan. Now, if you've been in the industry before, it is sometimes a challenge for people, when they want to reach a particular rank. They know, and let's talk about this rank now, the topaz rank. We know that within a calendar month, generally in all network marketing companies, we've got one calendar month during which we have to create that total sales volume that we can achieve that rank. Okay, if you don't, you do not achieve that rank. You miss that rank and you do not become a member. And of course, you have to achieve that, start from scratch and achieve that the following month. However, what this compensation plan does, it gives people the opportunity to have another go at it, if you like. It gives people a second chance, a third chance to achieve this rank by saying to them, okay, you did not achieve this rank within the calendar month, the first calendar month. If you can accrue a total sales volume of at least 30,000 within 12 months, you will still hit that rank. And that is very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you do not have to wait for 12 months. You can do that in the second month. You can do it in 2 months or 3 months. But this feature of the compensation plan is very powerful. Now, let's move on. Of course, At the same time, the company rewards you. There's recognition. So when you hit this rank, you also receive a free ticket to an event that you would like to attend. So let's move on now. Remember what I said, nothing changes. The total sales volume changes as a result of your team getting bigger and everyone's effort. Now, when you get to this scenario where we have at least 25,000 total sales volume in either team, you become a sapphire and you start receiving 2 levels of the leadership bonus, 5% on your first level and 5% on your second level. Now, you can achieve that rank within the calendar month, or you can achieve that rank within 12 months by accumulating 3 times that volume. And of course, as a recognition, you will receive a Samsung Galaxy. Let's move on. Once again, nothing changes. The team is growing. When you achieve that in 1 calendar month of 50,000 volume points in either of your team, or within 12 months achieve 150,000. And actually, I omitted to make that point in the previous slide, but you can understand what I'm saying now. And also, once you have at least 1 Topaz member on either one of your left team and the right team, somewhere in your team, then you become a Ruby and you open up the 3rd level of leadership bonus. Now, there's some promotions right now. Remember this rank, Ruby, that starts from this rank, and I will come back and explain the promotion as we go on with the presentation. The next rank is Emerald. Once again, nothing changes. The team grows, the volume grows, and if we achieve that within the calendar month or within 12 months, as you can see in your screen, you open up 4 levels of leadership bonus, and you also are recognized by receiving a MacBook Pro. Now, also you can see at the same time, you need to have at least a sapphire on either side of your business, somewhere in your downline, somewhere in your team. Moving on, Diamond. Similar thing. You can look at the volume. You can see at the requirements on the right-hand side. You open up 5 levels of leadership bonus. And of course, you win, you recognize and win a cruise for 2 persons. That is fantastic. Let's move on. Of course, we got the Blue Diamond rank. You can see the volume requirements and what the structure that you need in order for you to hit that rank and open 6 levels of leadership bonus. And of course, there's your recognition reward as well. Then we move on to a Black Diamond, and then you, once again, open up 7 levels of leadership bonuses. You get yourself recognized by receiving a beautiful black Mercedes. And this is the structure that you have to achieve in your team. And moving on, we get on to the Crown Diamond. 8 levels of leadership bonus. You can see the requirements in front of you, an apartment in Dubai. Now, of course, at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure you can appreciate that, I mean, an apartment in Dubai, that is fantastic. Now, at the same time, at this level, at this rank, your income is becoming quite exciting, let's say, and you start hitting dream income. Let's call it dream income. Let's move on. The next rank is the rank of ambassador. Who wouldn't like a red Ferrari? And of course, the income that comes along with that, and 9 levels of leadership bonus. Once again, nothing changes. We are doing exactly the same thing and building, helping, supporting our team members so they can grow along with us and start achieving ranks, and everybody moving up the ladder of the ranks, and of course, realizing their goals. This is the ultimate goal. Not only ourselves, but to drag with us, if you like, our team members to bring them up to the level that we are, because this is our role as leaders. Our role is to develop other leaders in our team. Once again, the Royal Ambassador, you can see the rewards, ladies and gentlemen, and you open yourself 10 levels of leadership bonus. And once again, the income is becoming phenomenal at this stage. And finally, Crown Ambassador, unsurpassed income. Not only you receive what you can see in front of you on this slide and 10 levels of leadership bonus, you open up yourself basically to what I can refer to as infinity bonus by receiving 1% of the volume in your weak leg. Now, that is incredible income, phenomenal income, dream income, and it is there if you are hungry enough to achieve it. Let's moving on. Now, let's go on and explain the promotions, which are fantastic. Actually, we've got a couple of promotions, and I'm going to talk about the second promotion in the following slide. The promo that we have right now is that if you or anybody that starts with any package achieves the rank, as I just explained, of Ruby, in addition to what I explained so far, the company will reward you by depositing 125,000 coins into your account. Now that is a great reward on top of all the other rewards and recognition and the income you receive, you build by achieving that rank. Now just imagine that the coin only reaches €1. That is a very, very healthy bonus. Now let's move on. If you achieve this rank of Emerald, oh, by the way, you need to achieve this rank, that's the promotion, by the end of the year, before the end of the year. Okay, so it's time to get to work. If you achieve the Emerald rank, 250,000 coins will be deposited, given into your account for free as a recognition for the great work that you've done. If you hit the diamond rank, that's 500,000 coins. And if you hit the blue diamond rank, that's 1,000,000 coins. Now, once again, all you need to think is of the coin reaching a mere value of €1. And that is a €1,000,000 bonus, ladies and gentlemen. And that is fantastic. Now, let's go into explaining the second promo, which I haven't, I should have touched on when I promoted the earlier slide with the coin packages. The coins that you can see, for example, the Pro package, 76,930 coins. This is the double amount of coins that you will receive prior to the 23rd of December. After that, or in the new year, when you purchase any of those packages or the Pro package in this example, you will receive half those coins. In other words, you're receiving the coin, you're purchasing the coin at half of its value. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen. I invite you to look into this opportunity, get back to the person who shared this video with you, and I invite you to join us and help us make history together. And together we achieve our dreams and help other people achieve their dreams. Thank you very much. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now.